Hey everyone, welcome back to Snooker Live Arena. I hope you are enjoying the videos and welcome to the new exciting match that we are going to watch together. So I hope you will enjoy the video.
Won the Championship League, but
17.
that was as good as it got for him, the early running. Made the final in Shanghai, semi-final in Saudi Arabia.
Thirty-two. 33.
His fifth black coming up. Shaun has had 8 maximums in his career.
Stuart Bingham made one in this tournament back in 2019, one of 4 we've seen here.
41. 48. 49. 56. 57.
Well, he got in with a terrific red. Playing from the jaws of the middle pocket. Just dropped it in dead weight. Got the cannon. This is the shot. And that was such a
64.
difficult shot across the nap of the table. To catch the red full in the face and stay on the black. Just
65.
Now, the only red he could play for now is the one nearest the right side cushion. He's got to be a little accurate with his play here. Could have done with just a fraction more bounce on the cue ball. Another inch or so.
72.
Oh, this is the red that takes Murphy to the frame.
73.
Yeah, pinched a little bit on the pocket for position. Well, he did miss the initial red he went
80.
for. The one full length of the table. With side on the cue ball.
81.
But no mistake so far.
Of course, he made a spectacular 147 at the shootout last season. Arguably the highlight of his season for Murphy, along with that Championship League win. Amazing to do it
88.
as he did with that time having that event.
89.
So the only problem now looks to be the 2 reds closest together, but one of them will go to the left middle.
Everyone who is watching the video, it's a
Needs
humble
to leave
request.
a nice angle on the black.
Please like and
Be able
subscribe
to
the
stun
video.
in behind those 2
Subscribe the
reds.
channel as well.
96.
Do leave a comment If you want to change anything, if you want any improvement,
And that's a
please
nice
do
angle.
tell me in the comment. Thank you.
For the century.
I couldn't have played better than that. So many times the top players open with a century, don't they? Ah, what a shame.
Missed in the process. 104 nevertheless to start this match in fine style. Murphy just edging the head-to-head overall, remember, 7-6, but the last time they played, he didn't win a frame. Bingham beat him in the Masters quarter-final last year, 6-0.
And Stuart really didn't get much of a chance there. He played a red with the rest, which was very difficult. Didn't get anywhere near it. And it looked like he'd got away with it. But Shaun knocked in that terrific red.
Didn't get anywhere near that one either, so a slightly as in the Tour Championship. Runner-up as well at the Welsh Open, part of this series.
Great shot. And he's off again. Opening red. The black to follow. Who knows?
I'm sure he would have been very mindful of the need not to do what he's done in his first two matches today against Bingham, and that's start slowly. And he's put that right already. And then he misses the black.
John Murphy won.
Yeah, unfortunately, he missed the cannon as well that he was attempting.
One.
Yeah, somebody shouted, good shot, and it certainly was. And it was certainly a good kiss. But all the reds look to be covering one another, so he may have to play a cannon into the reds. Well, it's a good pot from under the cushion. Gives Shaun Murphy another chance. Needed a little bit of luck when you're going into the reds. And didn't get it on that occasion.
Stuart Bingham 8.
To see off Noppon Sankam. Williams is in action later in this session.
So it looks like just a containing safety shot. Well, took the risk on going back down the table, and he's played it so well. Yeah, you always take a risk when you roll the ball full length of the table so slowly. Another very good safety.
Much thicker than intended.
Thanks for joining us at Snooker Live Arena. If you enjoyed the game, give us a thumb up and hit that subscribe button for more thrilling snooker action. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and remember, every shot counts. See you next time. Bye.
Yeah, a mistake at last.
Everyone who is watching the video, it's a humble request.
Another
Please
chance
like and
in this
subscribe
frame
the
for
video.
Stuart Bingham.
Subscribe the channel as well.
And again,
Do
the
leave a
Reds
comment
are not
if you want to change
favourably
anything,
placed at
if
the
you
moment.
want any
That could all
improvement.
change.
Please do tell me in the comment. Thank you.
Did you see all the side on the cue ball there to bring it out for this red? So, can't hold for the black, don't think so. Down for the pink or blue. Look at the side here. Spin out for the red. Delightful little shot.
9.
Could also go right, and that was a lovely little cannon he played to get onto this red to the left corner.
15.
In contrast to his opponent today, it's been a pretty serene passage to this round of 16 for Bingham. He's only dropped one frame here. Beat Scott Donaldson 4-1 and then whitewash Mark Davis.
16.
But it's been an encouraging start to the season, so much so that he's in 17th place on the one-year list, so he's looking good with the Players' Series events in mind, the first of which is in March of next year in Hong Kong, of course, the World Grand Prix for the top 32.
Yeah, and it means so much to the players to get into these tournaments to which is always helpful.
And who knows, with this tournament, of course, still very much in his sights, and he has also qualified for Nanjing, the International Championship next month. He could yet get into the UK Championship as a seed, get back into the 16.
You just feel that that's where Stuart Bingham deserves to be, but so does another 30 or 40 players. Stuart had 9 maximums in his career. Shaun Murphy 8. Very close on the centuries as well. He's made nearly 600.
31.
Shaun's just made over 600. If he should go on to win the frame here, and there's no reason why he shouldn't now, he's had to work really hard.
And it was set up with that excellent safety that got Murphy glued to the baulk cushion and caused the mistake.
Now he's got them where he wants. He needs to finish the job for sure. And no reason why he shouldn't.
$45.
If he plays for the pink, he could do with finishing high on the pink.
46.
Something like that. He's got choice of 3 reds to play for now.
$52. 53.
So needs another red. And this is a great response.
60.
Started, as Philip said, with a great safety, tight under the cushion. Forced the mistake.
61.
But he's had to work for these. Little nudges, little cannons here and there. Now, can it be back-to-back centuries?
67.
He's got those two reds to contend with.
68.
He could bring them into play, this next shot from the red. And that's what he's played. He's left the angle on the red to disturb the reds.
75.
Yeah, nicely played and finished. Pink. It really is good to see both these players playing
82.
well. They've had dips in form for sure.
83.
But they both seem to be playing exceptionally well so far today.
'88. 89. 94.
Bingham made a mistake with the rest. In the first frame, Murphy punished him with a
96.
century. Murphy made a safety error off an excellent safety shot from his opponent. And Bingham now on the cusp of returning the compliment. Arguably the
99.
standout tie of the round of 16 here in Belfast, and it's living up to billing.
Yeah, magical stuff from both players. And Stuart Bingham saying anything you can do.
108.
And with that blue, it's anything you can do, I can do better.
$114.
This has been immaculate stuff from the former world champion. Fast, a century from Shaun Murphy. Could have been a maximum in the very first frame, 104. Stuart Bingham coming right back at him with a 1-2-1 clearance for one apiece. It's still the first of four at this stage. We go up to the best of 9 tomorrow when we have our 8 quarter-finalists. 100.
Yeah, caught it just a touch thick. So, an early chance.
One.
Coming down for the black, could have held for the blue. Now I'll be disappointed. Can't get back to the black.
Nine.
The red at the back of the pack there may go to the left corner.
Everyone who is watching the video, it's a humble request. Please like and subscribe the video. Subscribe the
And he
channel
could
as
take his
well.
pick here.
Do leave a
Which colour
comment
to open the reds from if
you
he
want
decides to
change
open the reds.
anything, if you want any improvement. Please do tell me in the comment. Thank you.
13.
Ideal position. Pink full in the face. Yeah, not quite full. Now, is he on one? He certainly is, to the left corner. This is frightening, Snooker. Sat in your chair there, and you know what's coming.
19. $26.
Bingham hasn't won a ranking event for 5.5 years. That was the Gibraltar Open, but of
27.
course in 2020 he lifted another one of the Triple Crowns when he beat Ali Carter from 7-5 down to win the Masters. And his run to the World Championship was one of the finest we've ever seen when you
34.
consider who he had to beat to make it happen. Ronnie O'Sullivan in the quarterfinals, as he did last season, of course. Judd Trump in the semis, and then Murphy in the final. Doesn't get much tougher than that.
Certainly the hard way, that, isn't it?
35.
But he is right up there among the greats, Stuart Bingham. 9 maximums, as I've already said.
And a relatively late bloomer at the top level. His first ranking
40.
event title came in 2011, the Australian Open. One of those players who benefited greatly from the sheer volume of snooker
41.
that was on offer when Barry Hearn took over as World Snooker Tour chairman. And first and foremost, a huge fan of the game. As we know, he'll play in anything, Bingham. Pro-Am, local tournament
48.
at his club, World Championship. It doesn't matter to him as long as he's playing. And if he's not playing, he'll be watching.
Quite true. That last shot he played a delightful little cannon to the red to stay on at least 3 reds, possibly 4, giving himself the option of picking and choosing.
$49.
Yeah, just left it short a little, so may play a cannon again to the red. He likes to play these little cannons. But don't forget to pot the black.
49.
That could be a fatal mistake.
Came completely out of the blue, didn't it? He was going so nicely.
The cushion is more difficult, being close to the cushion, but he should be able to pot that one. Favours a right-handed player. And Shaun knows how much this could hurt. Could be a little turning point in this match. But he's got to do it.
Shaun Murphy, 8.
Wow, what a let-off that was for Stuart Bingham.
A look of disgust on Murphy's face, and no wonder. That was extraordinary, really.
1.
Dead straight red to the centre. Now a look of puzzlement as to how that happened, but vital for Bingham now at the second attempt to kill this frame off and punish him for it.
Yeah, just needs a couple of reds.
8.
Doesn't need to bother about the reds on the cushion.
Everyone who is watching the video, it's a humble request. Please like and subscribe
9.
the video. Subscribe the channel as well. Do leave a comment.
I think
If you
inevitably,
want to
given their
change
history, that there
anything, if you
is
want
that
any
extra edge
improvement,
about
please do tell me in
matches
the
where they
comment.
play one another,
Thank
and
you.
that extra desire to perform, to do well, to get the better of the other.
16.
And that, of course, brings its own extra pressure.
$17.
Yeah, Shaun Murphy very strong mentally though, and he'll have gone through this quite a lot of times when he's missed an easy ball, lost the frame, but recovered from it. Mental strength all important this game.
22.
He's done it a couple of times already this week, as mentioned, 2-0 behind in both his previous matches, and struggling particularly against
23.
Yo Long when he was all over the shot in frames 1 and 2, but turned it around. He talked about the character that he showed that pleased him in that match in particular. But that glaring error on the red to the right centre has cost him this frame for sure. This is it.
29.
And that red
Bingham, 29.
doesn't matter. Missed immediately, an even easier one, and Bingham leads 2-1. This match providing huge amounts of entertainment. Shaun Murphy breaking off in frame 4, looking to get that misread out of his system when he had the chance for an effective counter after Bingham had missed the black. Louis Heathcote and Tian Peng Fei.
Yeah, it was a good shot. Somebody shouted out, good shot.
Date in this match. The second, as you can see, has come down to the last 2 balls. Welsh Open runner-up last season to Gary Wilson. You can watch it on Discovery Plus and Max, of course.
Yeah,
I like the way that Stuart leaves a nice angle on the black to be able to manoeuvre the cue ball. Very rarely does he leave it straight.
$18. 19.
Lots of topspin on the cue ball there to take it through the second red. Yeah, just overscrewed it slightly.
26.
Wanted to be straight on this red to the right corner. Yeah, just wriggled in though. And because he nearly missed it, he didn't get onto the black as he intended. And again, he potted that. Came very close to missing that shot. The last 3 shots have been very nervy from
35.
Stuart Bingham. Nearly missed every one of them.
He missed into that right corner in the very first frame by a margin. And that one caught quite a bit of the jaw with the rest.
Well, now he's got them open. And he's on one to the right corner.
Who's watching the video, it's a humble request.
That was a great shot.
Please like and
Just
subscribe
likes
the
to
video.
get into those reds,
Subscribe
doesn't
the
he?
channel as well. Do leave a comment.
A little afraid of opening the reds up, but not Stuart Bingham.
Any improvement, please do tell me in the comment. Thank you.
43.
Another nice little cannon. He loves playing them.
And it is really good to see Bingham queuing this well. He's had a couple of fairly modest seasons, the World Championship run to the semis as a qualifier aside. But proving, as so many are these days, that age is no barrier to success in this sport. On the contrary, the experience that these top players have gathered down the years counts for so much. He's in his 49th year now, Bingham.
59.
6 years older than Murphy.
Another cannon. Doesn't need to play these cannons, by the way. Could have just rolled the black in for the red nearest the right corner, but he likes to play them.
All of this, the result of Shaun Murphy's breakout this visit to the table.
Yeah, and a very good
67.
yellow to finish that. Two really good shots to get in with. Could have done without the kiss.
72.
Although that blue now leaves Murphy needing snookers.
73.
Not interested in finishing yet, though.
'78. '79.
When Shaun Murphy started this match with a 147 attempt, missing the 14th red, making 104, he could have not envisaged that he'd now be facing 2-frame deficit and 2 down with 3 to play, but Stuart Bingham has hit back very impressively. He's punished Shaun Murphy's mistakes, the misread in the previous frame.
But he's still going.
87.
Inch perfect positional play from the pink. Beautiful shot.
93.
And now he can leave an angle on the pink to bring the red into play. Well, he could have done.
94.
Left the black to do it.
To bring him within 5 centuries of 600 for his career.
Stuart Bingham.
It's brilliant snooker from the former world and Masters champion, and the man, he is in big trouble. Bingham now leads 3-1. But most of the scoring now coming from Stuart Bingham, from 1-0 behind after Murphy's near miss on the maximum to 3-1 up with 2 centuries and a further break of 49 in between. Murphy has it all to do now and not much room to manoeuvre, Joe.
That's a great opening red. Terrific shot. Now, what can Murphy do? This is like punch and counter punch, isn't it? Two boxers.
And I mentioned entertainment, an average frame time of a shade over 12 minutes. We've seen some pretty epic battles this week in Belfast, but this has been wonderful as a spectacle.
Everyone who is watching the video, it's a humble request. Please like and subscribe the
Looks
video.
like that's gone wrong for Murphy, though. Way too early for his liking.
Do leave a comment.
Yeah,
if
the
you
cannon,
want to change anything,
he got too
if you
thick.
want any improvement.
Tried to leave himself
please
on the
do tell
red that
me
he's
in the
closest
comment.
to the left
Thank
corner.
you.
Shaun Murphy, 8.
So from that terrific long red. He could just see enough of that red to pot it. And what a pot it was. Yeah, there's nothing much for trickling up behind the green and just come off the side cushion. That's what he's going to play. Well, if you're going to open the reds and play that shot, you've got to get the snooker, and he's nowhere near getting the snooker. That's what he intended to do, open the reds with the green, leave the cue ball behind the brown.
Shaun Murphy, 8.
The last time Murphy beat Bingham.
Good pot. So, Shaun Murphy with a chance.
He has been successful in the home nations, Murphy. He won the Welsh Open in 2020, and he won it in comprehensive style in the process. He beat Kyren Wilson 9-1 in the final. Was also runner-up in that event to Rob Milkins last year. And runner-up at the Scottish Open, the next leg of the home nations, to his good friend Mark Allen 6 years ago. For his third quarter-final in this event. And if he can achieve it from this position, it'll be one of his most satisfying wins of recent times, for sure.
What a nice little flick that was. He was going to finish up behind the red. They got a nice flick there. Two great cueists, these two. Very similar. Not just the stats, but the way that they walk round the table.
16.
Such authority. Very intimidating for their opponents.
Three. 24. 30. 31. 32. 39. 40.
Everyone who is watching the video, it's a humble request. Please like and subscribe the video.
47.
Subscribe the channel as well.
This is a
Do
typically
leave a comment
gutsy response
if
from
you
Murphy.
want to change
Made a couple of
anything,
errors
if
that
you want any
would have hurt him in
improvement.
this match, not
Please
least that
do
ready
tell
miss
me
when he
in
had
the
the chance
comment.
for the counter
Thank you.
48.
in the frame before last, and of course punished with his break-off in leaving that thin red for Bingham as well, sitting out another one, but on the cusp now of closing to 3-2 to get himself back in the picture.
Yeah, this is what I was saying earlier, that, yeah, it did hurt, but he forgets the hurt pretty quickly, like a lot of top players do.
55.
No applause, but that was the key ball, this to make sure. And this is
56.
fast turning into perhaps the best match of the week, in terms of the standard, at least, that these two are bringing to the table. It's snooker of the very highest calibre.
Yeah, and it could...
Shaun
Yeah,
Murphy,
I was about to say a
56.
century, but that's enough.
Yeah, inevitably that was the cue for a surprising error, but it has been very high calibre, and it's still going. Bingham now leading, although it's not over yet, because Bingham has come back to the table. There's only one snooker after all, which is entirely understandable. Just for a moment it looked as though he might have conceded there. He hasn't. Had Murphy potted the black, it would have been over for sure. But 71 the difference. Yeah, there's only 59 left, so you would think this frame is done.
Yeah, he probably sees the red next to the green. And if he can get 3 reds, 3 blacks, he's got a nice, easy snooker to start with. Possible free ball, who knows? And then again, just could want a few shots. Trying to prepare for the next frame. Cue ball's close if it's got the legs to get there.
From Bingham, his chances fine.
Foul. Shaun Murphy, 4.
So it's now 4 snookers for Bingham to tie the frame. Things continue to go very nicely for China's Pang Junzhu, who's 2-0 up on Martin O'Donnell on table 2 and 50. Winner of that will play either Neil Robertson or Ollie Lyons in the quarterfinals tomorrow. long way back at the moment for the 2015 world champion. 4 snookers to tie the frame.
Well, choice of reds to seal that
Everyone
frame
who is
for
watching
sure.
the video, it's a humble request.
Either easy.
Please like and subscribe the video. Subscribe the channel as well. Do leave a comment if you want to change anything, if you want any improvement. Please do tell me in the comment. Thank you.
Stuart Bingham 8. One.
Good queuing. Very good queuing.
8.
Still 4 snookers to tie.
9.
It's been done before, of course. Famously, Mike Hallett did it to John Parrott in the Masters semi-final. I think he needed 5 at one stage.
Yeah, and of course Cliff Thorburn against Jimmy White. He needed 5.
That was the Goya Matchroom Trophy final when White led 7-0 and lost 12-10.
16.
And you could say all because of that frame.
Stuart
close.
Bingham 16.
It's very close. Yeah, good shot.
I mean, to make his rival work. That's one way to kill off the frame. Irony. In a and he pops the red out of it and makes sure that it's going to be 3-2 in the process. So, game back on. Stuart Bingham still the favourite. Murphy needs 2 more frames. Bingham just the 1.
7. 9. 12. Shaun Murphy 9. Stuart Bingham 4. Frame Shaun Murphy.
Stuart Bingham remains in his chair this time. Trailing 3 frames, needing 4 snookers to tie. There's always a long shot, and Murphy back in it at 3-2 behind.
Very close. Again, very close, but this time Shaun Murphy does leave a red to the left corner.
One.
So Stuart Bingham in with a chance to win the frame he needs. He has scored so heavy in recent frames.
8.
Didn't play that one particularly well though. Very short of pace.
Everyone who is watching the video, it's a humble request. Please like and subscribe the video. Subscribe the channel as well. Do leave a comment if you want to change anything, if you
Overcut
want
it.
any improvement.
Stuart
Please
Bingham.
do tell me
8.
in the comment. Thank you.
1.
Good shot that was. He got close to his last long ball. There was no mistake in that one though.
Three of their 13 encounters have gone
6.
to a decider, including the World Grand Prix final 8 years ago. Murphy won 10-9.
7.
But Bingham has won the other two, most recently the semi-finals of the China Championship, also in 2016, 9-8.
Now, if he could play for this next red and leave the cue ball somewhere where it is now, he could bring more reds into play. And that looks just about right. Now, this is just a matter of
14.
whether he plays it with topspin or... Look at that.
16.
Didn't really want that side he had on the ball. For me, he had the wrong side on this cue ball.
Murphy. 16.
Very good to keep the pressure on, just as Bingham did earlier in the match, getting that cue ball right under the cushion.
Shaun Murphy. Great pot, but not a great kiss. He decided to risk it.
Murphy.
But for me,
1.
that's a big risk. Anywhere over the left.
Out of 6 from long range today. This is a big one. Long way off.
Oh, what about that? A Murphy special. And it looks like black with pressure on.
That's a candidate for long pot of the week. As emphatic as you'll see, the pace at which he struck this was a blur into the pocket.
Black ball.
Can he make it count?
Well, Unless the red goes to the middle, that wasn't the best kiss in the world.
8.
Does it go? It does go. So this is a really good chance.
9.
And one that is thoroughly earned with that terrific long red.
It'll be worth seeing that a few more times. It was some pot from Murphy. Given the match situation, he's 1 down with 2 to play. Can ill afford any errors. Goodness, he needed the full width of the pocket with that black.
Everyone who is watching the video,
16.
it's a humble request. Please like and subscribe the video. Subscribe the channel
Felt
as
that
well.
slightly heavy
Do
contact.
leave a
I'd be
comment
relieved to see it
if you want to
disappear
change
because it was
anything,
threatening to
if you
stay
want
above ground.
any improvement, please do tell me in the comment. Thank you.
Valentina Velichkova doing the polishing of the cue ball. What a chance this is now for Murphy to take us the distance. They're all there.
17. Twenty-two. 23. 30. 31.
A couple more reds for Murphy and we should be going to a deciding frame, a match that certainly merits it. What a battle it's been between these two great rivals. They've put on
38.
so many great matches down the years. The World Championship final was a brilliant spectacle. Oh, hang on. He's all right.
39.
48 the lead. Bingham surely stealing himself for a decider, Joe.
$45. 46.
Both with bags of bottle, metal, steel, whatever you want to call it. They've got it in spades, and Murphy demonstrating for the third match in a row his powers of recovery.
52. 52.
It was a thunderous initial red from Murphy to get in for that break of 52 for 3 each. Final frame. It was a brilliant show of character again from Shaun Murphy to fight back from 3-1 behind. What a red it was he potted at the start of that break of 52, which took him to 3 each from 3-1. Stuart Bingham, with a couple of centuries, of course, he's played superbly. Who's going to get the first chance in this final frame? The winner will play either the defending champion Trump or Hawkins in the quarterfinals on Friday.
Which goes to a best of 9 then. Now, has he been forced into taking this red on? He was. he's happy to go for the long red and see it go safe.
Looks disappointed to have missed that one. I mean, it's about as tough as it gets, isn't it? Dead straight, the full 12 feet from under the cushion, but he's been brilliant from long range today generally, Murphy, including that howitzer in the previous frame. 7 out of 10 from distance from him today.
Everyone who is watching the video, it's a humble request. Please like and subscribe the video, subscribe the channel as well. Do leave a comment.
He needs
if
a
you want
cover.
to change anything, if you want any
Coming off the
improvement,
reds thick like
please
that.
do tell me in the comment.
Can always push
Thank
a red
you.
over the corner, which is done, but he's covered it. That's guaranteed.
Ranking quarter-final appearance, Stuart Bingham, a first quarter-final in this tournament for him, but of course he's had plenty of success in the home nations. He's the only thing this match has been lacking so far is a close frame. They've all been won heavily. So often, though, deciders are rather different.
Yep, he had a little bit of luck there, and it's just rolled past the brown to give Stuart a chance. Yep, great shot, kiss, great chance. It's been a while since he's had a decent chance, Stuart Bingham. It's all been Shaun Murphy the last 2 frames.
9.
But now he's got his chance. Another nice little kiss he's played there. And as I said earlier,
16.
he loves to play those little touches.
$17.
Well, he could decide to go into them here. He hasn't left the best angle on the black to hold for the red. Got to remember to pop the black though. Yeah, nicely played, developing more reds.
24. $25.
Yes, all over next door, and what a afternoon it's been for Pang Junju. He'd already knocked out Luca Brissell. Now he's
32.
beaten last season's Welsh Open finalist Martin O'Donnell without dropping a frame.
Well, that's 4 reds, 4 blacks. Surely we're not going to see another attempted maximum. No, that took the
33.
pressure off. But he hasn't quite gone far enough on the blue. His next red could be a little bit more difficult than what he was playing for. He could have held for the black,
the video,
but
it's a humble
decided he didn't
request.
need that type of pressure.
Please like and subscribe the video, subscribe the channel as well. Do leave a comment if you want to change anything, if you want any improvement. Please do tell me in the comment. Thank you.
Yeah, could have done without the kiss. So he needs
38.
another good recovery. Now that's a good recovery. Now he's checked those two houses together to see if one of them goes. If it does, it's okay. If not, then it's a big shot to screw back for the red to the left of the pink. Is he hard enough? He's just hard enough. That's an excellent positional shot.
46.
The red directly above the black available. If he can get the right side of the blue.
47.
Perfectly played. Can drop onto that red.
Really good recovery in this break from Bingham, having dropped the wrong side of the blue and then getting that unwanted cannon. Time running out for Shaun Murphy, who's played so well,
52.
but is at the mercy of his rival at the moment.
So again, nice angle on the black, just to go into the reds, and if he could just catch the reds thin, he should push a red towards the middle. Well, that could have been kinda. It's not easy, the next shot. He's got a 60-point lead, but there's nothing safe.
Still 83 there for Murphy if he does get the chance. But will he?
Now it stays on the lip. Now, has he covered it?
Stuart Bingham, 60.
So, has he covered the red over the corner? Slight swerve needed. The cue ball could be under the cushion.
1.
Up his cause.
Had to concentrate fully on the pot there. But what about this for a shot? Given the match situation, this is tough.
Yeah, you called it, Phil. It was tough. And what made it even tougher was he. Going to be playing now.
Everyone who is watching the video, it's a humble request. Please like and subscribe the video.
Well, he couldn't have played that any better, could he?
Do leave a
Little
comment
tap on the table there
if you
from
want
Stuart.
to change anything, if you want any improvement, please do tell me in the comment. Thank you.
He needs some help. Now, can Shaun see this red? I don't think he can see enough of it to pot it. So, a chance for Shaun Murphy, a great chance. That's how close it was to winning.
Bingham tapped the table off Murphy's safety. Being that close to the cushion made it just that bit harder, that pot. Now,
1.
what can Murphy conjure here? He's already come up with a couple of key clearances this week when he was in trouble. But the pressure is immense. These great players are usually so adept at handling it. But it doesn't get any easier to do so.
Yeah, couldn't have gone any worse. I mean, you still expect him to pot the pink and the next red, but he'd like to leave an angle on the next red to get to the colour. So, deciding to hold the spot. Pink would then go on the black spot.
14. $15. $21.
Doesn't need the black, he can win with pinks.
$22.
Well, a little tester, even for somebody as good as Shaun Murphy is with the rest. Any colour, would be enough. Just checking the scoreboard. I mean, ideally, he'd like to get the black back on its spot for that red. That's on the black cushion. But very risky to play that shot. You'd have to play the black hard, and that would risk missing the black.
And this is a tough enough red as it is.
You were right. Well, he snookered Stuart Bingham, but he'll be delighted that he snookered.
Everyone who is
Not
watching
quite
the
hard
video,
enough, so
it's a humble
another
request.
chance for Shaun
Please
Murphy.
like and subscribe the video, subscribe the channel as well. Do leave a
You
comment.
could say he was a little
if you
fortunate
want
to have got the
change
snooker
anything, if you want any
in
improvement,
attempting that red
please
with the
do
rest.
tell me in the comment. Thank you.
Where's it going to finish? And that's not too bad. He can get to the red from the blue.
Well, this match has had everything. Great breaks. 3 centuries. Some great long pots. The odd miss. Just to add to the drama, and now a thrilling finish in prospect.
He couldn't have played that one any better. And you feel if this goes in, he's favourite for the frame of match.
It needs some potting, though.
Yeah, well played. Nerves of steel, Shaun Murphy.
Bingham looking understandably concerned. He was on the cusp of claiming this frame.
The only thing you would say is that he's going to need the black.
13.
The green not on its spot makes things a little bit more difficult, but only slightly. He's overscrewed it slightly.
15.
He looks calm enough. The butterflies, I'm sure, will be rumbling in the tummy, though, for Murphy right now. This will be a special win for him when you
18.
consider the history between this pair. The fact that the last time they played, Murphy was on the wrong end of a 6-0 drubbing at the Masters. And was 3-1 down today. His hopes looking
22.
pretty bleak at that stage, but yet again this week, as Bingham watches on and hopes, he's shown real tenacity and character to fight back.
So, important shot here to get onto the pink to be able to get to the black.
27.
And that looks just about perfect. Well, I think he's resigned now, Stuart Bingham.
He's played superbly, confirming that he's coming back to form, which is great for the game because he's great to watch. But Murphy's 2 balls away.
33.
It's been an absolute thriller. It's been to watch for this big in Belfast, and it's come down to the final black. Shaun Murphy for a place in his 80th ranking quarter-final. It's there. What a contest. What a battle. Stuart Bingham sportingly offers his hand. Shaun Murphy's done.
Thanks for joining us at Snooker Live Arena. If you enjoyed the game, give us a thumb up and hit that subscribe button for more thrilling snooker action. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and remember, every shot counts. See you next time. Bye.